This is indeed Lord of the Flies, the 1990 rendition. Everybody, welcome back to EI Network Reacts. I'm Adrian Matt, joined by my colleague ttyme and T. This is going to be an interesting movie due to the...
Rebel ttyme. We've been over this. Call me Rebel ttyme.
You're actually being back. You're back to being known as Rebel?
Rebel, yes. Just say Rebel ttyme.
Nonetheless, though, Adrian Matt and Rebel ttyme at commentary here tonight to deliver the reactions of the Lord of the Flies, the 1990 rendition, everybody. This is one of the most psychological movies that you will ever see in cinema history, and we are in for a ride, to say the least, on what happens here in this movie, Rebel.
Bumpy ride, a good ride, because it's a lot of enjoyable moments happen in this movie.
And this is actually based off of a novel by William Golding, and we know that in that novel, a lot of things go down, and I can guarantee you that the same is going to be said in this movie. But nonetheless, as we get set for this film, everybody, Lord of the Flies, the 1990, thanks for joining us. Again, a reaction video. You're going to be hearing the authentic reactions of me and my partner, Rebel.
Thank you. Thank you for getting the name correctly. Yes.
Not happy about the new name change, but let's get to it.
Good name, James. What are you talking about? So, you know they had boats back then, or ships, you know?
Yeah, but they couldn't bring that in the plane.
I mean, they fly out the plane and they could land on the ship.
Well, they have a floatable here. And what are you talking about? The chances of them landing on a ship is very slim to none.
Maybe, but... Now they're coming onto shore and this, like, floating device.
Yeah, these are the cadets, and you can actually tell by their faces they are scared, they are shocked after what happened moments ago. Their entire plane crashing down below, and they have no other choice but to resort to this. Being stranded now in this island.
A lot of fun things could happen on an island.
Well, I don't think my definition of fun is very much different than yours.
Well, let's see how things play out.
There is Ralph, the man who leads the entire charge, and there is the island as well. How can you boo the man? And there's the island, Rebel. This island, little do they know that this is going to be the place where all their lives will change. You laughing at?
Oh, I'm laughing at Mrs. Piggy.
It's Mr. nonetheless,
It's
and there is
Miss.
the captain. The captain is currently unconscious right now, and the fact of the matter is these kids must be scared. They must be completely thirsty and hungry, not knowing what's going on, and they had no other choice but to resort to being inside this island.
Oh, Ralph reminds me of Cody Rhodes.
What is that?
Why?
It's a glow stick.
They both are annoying.
How does it work? From some kind of chemical.
What lies in this island? That is perhaps the question that all these kids are thinking right now.
Do you think anybody else is here, sir? It's just an island. There's nothing here.
There's the true leader right there.
Yeah, me too. I'm hungry. What if there's no water? We're all thirsty and we're all hungry.
There's water out there. Drink some.
And tomorrow we'll figure out what we're gonna do.
Well, Ralph is going to be the one that's going to be taking charge here tonight. This has got to be a scary experience, though. Just imagine, I mean, if you're a kid, right, and you're expecting to go home, you're in a plane, you're getting ready to see your family again, and all of a sudden, The plane crashes, and now you're in an island, an uninhabited island, it seems like, and nobody knows where you're at. No one knows what happened. This is a very scary situation. That right there is Simon, folks. Simon, by the way, represents nothing more but innocence in this film.
And who's at fault? Go ahead.
Who?
The pilot. The pilot's at fault. He's the one that
How
drove
is
the
it
plane.
his
He
fault?
drove the plane into an island.
He didn't drive the plane into an
Well-
island. He flew the plane normally, and then all of a sudden something happened which caused the plane to go down.
He probably was drunk driving the plane.
Oh, come on. You don't know that. What we do know, however, is Simon, you heard the pilot moments ago. He said water. And obviously Simon now has taken it upon himself to try to find some water in the island. You said that there might not be... Well, you said that there is water out there, actually, and looks like Simon is going to find some fresh, healthy water to drink.
And drink some. And complain about water. There's water all throughout the island. Drink some.
And that he is, and I'm pretty sure he's going to alert the rest of the cadets.
Seriously, how do you think the pilot was not drunk driving the plane?
Sir, I found water.
How do you know he was drunk, number one? And number two, thankfully they found water. As I stated beforehand, now all of these guys are going to be drinking water, thankfully.
No sober person would drive the plane and causing their plane to crash in the island.
He didn't crash into the island. He was flying the plane normally, and it crashed down below in the water.
Tomato. They're in this island. I'm not pilot.
Well, obviously, these cadets are trying to familiarize themselves with this island, trying to see exactly what is out there, and it's a very smart thing to do. You know, Ralph is a very smart, commanding leader. He wants respect. He wants everybody to actually follow the rules, and that's exactly how they're going to survive here, Rebel. The fact of the matter is they need to survive this way, being together and following guidelines.
Or he's a control freak.
Control freak? There's actually somebody else in the film that's a control freak, all right, and we're going to know why Mr. Jack himself is the control freak. We'll get to that part soon.
At least he's wearing pants right now.
What's that?
In the poker shell.
Lunch. My granny had one. If it had a hole in it right there, you could really blow it. Like a trumpet.
Like a try. How you play that like a trumpet? I like seriously.
Makes a sound of one.
No, it does not.
You are in some mood tonight.
How is you playing a conjure, a puka shell, like a trumpet? Well, that's his family member right there. That just
No,
ran.
it's not. But it is a wild boar, and this could perhaps maybe indicate that there definitely will indeed be food on the island. So this is good. So again, they're familiarizing themselves with it. They actually explored. They found water. They know that there could be food in there as well. And I think, let's listen to this. Okay, yeah, so Ralph is actually using the conch, just like what Piggy said, like a trumpet, being able to use that, sort of like a call to arms in a way. Try to bring everybody together for the sake of trying to have a meeting here. So this is really smart of Ralph. Ralph is a very smart, intelligent young man, wise beyond his years, and I can see why everybody has faith in Ralph in making sure that he's going to lead this group to perhaps not only for safety, but also for them to get out of the island.
And to get everyone killed. Yep.
Okay,
And
listen
then,
up.
what way do you...
Whoever holds
You
the
know what a
conch gets
trumpet
to
sound
speak.
like?
That's the rule.
Is this like assembly, sir?
Yes, I do, and it sounded like that.
Except anybody who wants to speak gets to.
But not before they get the conch.
I don't know your instruments. Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anybody here except us.
And a pig. It was a wild boar. No, it was a regular pig. Big, but regular. If it was a regular pig, then it must have got here from people. Yeah, if there's pigs, there's people.
Okay, cadets. Like I said, this island's probably uninhabited.
But we don't know. We've got to explore more.
Right, there's a lot of things we gotta do. But the main thing is, we're not by ourselves. We got Captain Benson.
Can I speak?
No, put your hand down.
The most important thing is, who knows we're here? Nobody knows we're here. They know where we were going, but they don't know where we are because we never got where we were going.
Where were we going?
We were going home.
No, you was going to a pig pen. That's where you was going.
I'm sure they're out looking for us. We should set up some kind of steady signal, like a fire, and keep it going all the time. And we're gonna have rules.
Like, how is he alive? How is he even alive?
Yes, Ralph's right. We've definitely got to make a fire.
Sir, are you the leader? Jack's the oldest. But Ralph's the colonel. I think it should be Ralph. Ralph. Yeah,
And there you hear it. Everyone having faith in Ralph to lead the charge.
I
guess Ralph
disagree.
won the election.
course
Doesn't
you
matter
would.
who's in charge. We've just gotta work together. First, we build a camp.
Well, this is absolutely incredible. The fact of the matter is everybody choosing Ralph. We know for a fact that he definitely has leadership skills. He is indeed the colonel, number one. But also, listen to this. He not only, of course, told the cadets to, well, explore the island, but now it looks like he's going to be building a camp, much like how it is at home. So it looks like it's a very systematical approach on making sure that they're going to try to survive here in this island.
probably a lot of things that look okay.
Or he's gonna bore them to death with instructions and boss them around.
My brothers are outward bound.
Please stop.
How to survive.
I mean, that's what he is. He's like the Cody Rhodes and that generation.
Not exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Where?
He is.
Colorado.
There are totally different poison plants in Colorado than in this place. So we've got to take precautions, or it won't matter.
What won't matter?
Once we get rescued,
You better start learning to live with yourself, because we ain't gonna get rescued.
what are you talking about?
Just being logical. A
Yeah, he
plane
is
down
being
in the
logical.
middle of the ocean. There's no wreckage. Who's gonna find us?
Why don't you just shut up?
Why don't you,
telling me to
Piggy?
shut up?
What we need around here is positive people, not people
Exactly.
trying to scare people.
What we don't need around here is you, shit brain.
Oh, come on.
Brain, it's Piggy.
This is so uncalled for. How immature these guys.
I mean, he's speaking the truth. And
Shut up!
yeah, he's speaking the
Just
truth.
shut up!
It's just 'cause you're new.
No, it's not. It's always this way.
Jack is straight up a bully, number one.
Actually, not.
And the fact of the matter is his name actually Jack or is his name Nancy? As in negative Nancy. The man is actually being negative here, telling people that they're not going to get rescued. What is Jack trying to talk about? What is he even talking about? What, is he wanting not to get rescued? Is that what it is for Jack in his mind? Is he trying to spread negativity to the point that he's really going to believe that no one out there is going to find them? I believe eventually they will get out of that island.
Let's see, Jack is gonna get everybody off the island. He's gonna find a way to get
You're
off
a
the island
buffoon.
because he has the strategy.
That man?
he
That
is not-
bully?
he got the smarts.
I don't know who's worse, you or Jack.
I think Ralph's the worst, to be honest.
Ralph is, again, systematical with his approach here.
Okay.
Come on, let me try. I got it.
How Jack gets upset.
Shit! Damn,
Look at this.
Won't help.
Yeah, that's a leader, isn't it, Rebel?
Piggy, sit
Yeah, he is.
Get your hands off of him.
No. He has every right to do that.
Piggy, give me your glasses.
Hey, give
Okay,
him
well-
back.
Trust me.
Yep, Ralph is a great leader. Right?
Well, let's take a look. He actually has the smarts, the intelligence, the wisdom, the knowledge, the wits. Ralph knows exactly what he's doing. In fact, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's trying to intercept the sun rays to form fire here. And he did, successfully. This is exactly what Ralph is all about, T.
Yeah, and then also get themselves burnt into a crisp. So yeah, yeah.
Well, everyone's
If
so
you, if
gleeful,
you,
everyone's
do-
joyful, and I can see why. You should be known as Nancy as well.
why don't you join them on an island?
I mean, join them.
Yeah.
Come on, run and stomp on it!
Oh, wait a minute. Well, this is... This isn't good. It looks like the fire is actually spreading all over.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Now, these guys are
because
desperately...
Your genius of the leader just burned down an island.
Well, it wasn't Ralph's fault.
Yes, it was. He set the fire. He took the
Well,
pig's glasses.
And oh my goodness, I mean, this is right here, a horrific scene that is taking place here tonight, a part of the Lord of the Flies, the fire that is blazing high in this island. You know, again, you can't really blame Ralph for this. You can't blame anyone. This is something that they're not acclimated, they're not accustomed to this style of living. They have to get used to this. This is a whole new style, a whole new lifestyle that is for both of these, for actually all of these cadets.
He said I can't blame Jack. I mean, Ralph, I can definitely blame Ralph, yeah. I definitely blame Ralph. I mean, well, look,
Blaming Ralph, okay.
yeah. If it wasn't for Jack, the whole thing would be burned down and they would...
If it wasn't for Ralph, they would have never gotten fire to begin with, first off. They see at the very least, there's still fire there. So now they know how to work the thing.
Yeah, but Jack saved them.
Jack saved them. The last I checked, every single cadet was the one responsible for taking out that fire.
Yeah, but it was Jack who started it and initiated to get the fire out.
People ought to be fined for being late for fire watch. Bullshit.
You need to get on board with Team Jack. I mean, I don't... You and Team Ralph.
The man is a bully. You saw moments ago he was bullying Piggy, and I hate to actually say it. His name here in this movie is actually technically Piggy. We don't know the real name, but they call him Piggy, so we're going to go with it. I don't like it, but that's just how it is.
He could feel it, and all the while, the thing behind him kept coming closer. And then, suddenly, he realized it wasn't any normal kind of plants or bushes he was trying to run through. It wasn't the leaves or plants that were brushing up against him, touching his arms and face. It was thousands of claws, long claws, grasping at him, trying to stop him and hold him for the thing. And he tried to get away, but they held on, choking him.
Oh!
He tries to scream! Ah!
What is wrong with him?
This is a great, scary story.
What is wrong with that man? A great story. He just made that kid cry.
It's not real.
And why tell scary stories like this at a time like this? Why? Everyone's scared to death, number one. And number two, the fact is they're inside an island. They have no idea if they're going to survive or not. And Ralph thinks it's a great time. It's a perfect time for him to be telling stories like that.
Would you rather them singing Kumbaya?
No academy, no girls. Of course, I wouldn't mind getting
I
a little
honestly
of it.
rather them, at the very least, be positive around here. Jack is representing nothing more but negativity here.
Let's go, Jack!
Ralph's not going to take it, by the way. I don't know why in the world Jack decided to do that. Now he's pushing an injured Ralph. That makes him a man, huh? Oh, there we go. But Jack,
That was straight.
and that was a very smart one at that. That's how you know that Ralph has the leadership skills. He has the skills. He definitely has the moves. He represents order. He was elected because he definitely is the right person for the job. Notice how nobody was actually asking for Jack, by the way, in the beginning of the movie. Nobody was.
Yeah, well, Jack is wandering around the forest with Ralph. Ralph is, I mean, this could be dangerous for Jack because Ralph is leading Jack,
Got him.
and that boar could have killed him.
That boar could have killed him. The boar ran away. He was scared.
Here, give it here.
Seriously, I think that boar is related to Piggy. I believe it is.
Okay.
I think I see the resemblance. Like in the snout area and in the face.
And that right there represents what it's like to be living in an island. You have to get accustomed to the new lifestyle, and you're no longer going to be eating fresh food out of the fridge. You're not going to be eating your favorite food that your mom's going to be making you. Not anymore, guys. You're going to have to be eating this kind of stuff. A burnt lizard.
Yeah, this how you know you are a real man. You know, real man has to go out there and eat lizards and all that stuff when you're in the forest.
Disgusting, but you have to do it.
Are you telling the truth?
Yeah.
We don't believe you. Yeah, you're lying.
Why aren't you getting ready?
Sir, is it really true?
Really?
Oh, wait a minute.
You bet it is.
It's the pilot.
We're gonna be rescued.
The pilot regained consciousness. The pilot is awake.
Going home.
The pilot's he's gonna bring everyone home.
You think that's
All right.
You,
And it thinks.
you
Oh,
think
wait a minute.
you think yeah you thought yeah. Go ahead.
It was just a dream. For a split moment, I thought for a moment there the pilot was awake and that the pilot was going to actually bring everyone home, but it was just a dream. And unfortunately, the reality is they're still there.
Yeah. Did you enjoy your fairy tales?
Well, it was great. It was
yeah.
honestly great, and that's the type of positivity that I'm talking about. Now, everybody should have a form of positivity. Everyone should have that in their mindset that perhaps maybe either A, they're going to be found, B, the pilot's going to regain consciousness, or C, they're going to find a way out of there.
Or D, that they all burned into a crisp on the island.
That almost happened, but again, it was not Ralph's fault before you even blame him again.
It was Ralph's fault. Yes.
And take a look at this kid again, Simon, who he represents innocence. He represents nothing but good heart. Wouldn't even hurt a fly, let alone an iguana.
And Piggy's all about eating food, stuffing himself like a
He's
pig.
not stuffing himself. He's just eating a banana. It's one banana. What's going on here? Oh, wait a minute.
Oh. You would think they would have common sense to take the thing off his
Why
face.
isn't anybody getting food or wood?
And you know what? Raph just made a very good point. Why is nobody finding?
Because
Look at
we're
this.
having fun.
Having
That is
fun.
what
This
we're
is no
doing.
time to be having fun like
Oh,
this.
yeah,
What are
but
you talking about there, Rebel?
They're on an
They're
island.
supposed to be finding.
They're on an
They're
island.
supposed to be finding food. They're supposed to be finding aid. They're supposed to be doing everything they can to survive. And all they're doing is having fun. And this is probably Jack's doing. This is probably his influence. Probably telling the kids, hey, you know what? Forget about it. Let's just go ahead and have fun. There he is. There's the man himself. Probably telling the kids to do it. To go have fun. When in reality, Ralph is the one that is trying to lead the charge. Trying to make sure that everything becomes systematical to the point that they can survive this island. What is going on with these kids?
And then here we go. We're this is an
come
initiation right
on.
here. It's an initiation.
Initiation?
Mhm.
What are you talking about? Initiation?
Yeah, to join the pack.
I didn't see it splash.
You never
What
had this
pack are
thing.
you talking about?
See it splashed again.
They're just having fun. They're just being kids
Oh.
being kids.
Oh my goodness.
Have fun. They're having fun.
Having fun. And there's
then-
Ralph again with the conch. The conch represents civilization, by the way. Thank goodness Ralph is able to use the conch to again call everybody here to try to again regain focus.
You say conch, I say puka shell.
The reason I'm calling this assembly is too many people are screwing around when they should be working. I mean, there's a bunch of things.
Who died and made you
Some
boss?
kids don't even know when to use the bathroom. Yeah, there was this one kid the other day who took a shit in his pants and then sat in it. I'm not naming names because it's possible Mikey couldn't help it.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, picking on the poor kid. That's nice. Oh, come on.
I mean that is pretty funny.
Ralph's got the conch!
Who are you,
All it means
Lieutenant?
we have to have a
You're
little
not
more
no lieutenant.
discipline and more spear fishing. We've got to have real food.
We should be hunting pigs.
That's all I gotta say.
You're already hunting a pig. There's a pig in a group.
Some jerk off stole my pocket knife.
Yeah, things are disappearing all over. What are we gonna do with thieves when we catch them? Get the shove their dick in the oven!
Oh my goodness. I've noticed one disturbing thing here, T, which I'm going to get to in a minute.
But they're gonna hunt
Can't
pigs.
have kids stealing and just running wild. We're gonna have stricter rules. And hand out demerits, I guess.
Demerits? Demerits for grand larceny?
Eat shit and die.
What is wrong with these guys? And you can be sitting there agreeing all you want, but this is not the way to live.
Rebel Jack, that's his name.
Sir,
Call him, sir.
are we ever going home?
No.
Of course we are.
No, you're not.
As soon as they see our signal. Jack says that we're never going to be rescued.
You should listen to Jack.
No, you misunderstood him. That's not what he meant.
That's
Yeah, he did.
exactly what I meant. There's 8 million islands out here. Why should they find this one?
Don't listen to him. We will be rescued, Peter. Honest.
Thank you to Ralph, who's spreading positivity. But let's talk about this for a second. A contrasting change when it comes to these cadets. In the beginning of the film, let's not forget the first call of arms, the first time that they actually had the meeting. They were very, very quiet. They were willing to listen to Ralph. They understood exactly what they needed to do. The second meeting, however, they seem a little bit different, a little bit more colder, all right? They actually seem a bit more, well, in my opinion, they seem like a bunch of more rebels, really. They seem as if they're a bunch of rebels now.
I mean, it's about having fun. They're having fun. I mean, you don't want to be on this island being all boring and you know, they gotta
Oh, look at this.
have a life.
That's having fun. They could kill the kid.
I don't think that's his intention.
But the point of the matter is this, again, a very change in attitude here, an interesting change in attitude. As I stated beforehand, in the beginning of the meeting, they wanted to listen to Ralph. In the second, it's almost as if they really are not wanting to listen anymore.
He's a liar.
I wouldn't listen to Ralph either.
He didn't say he stole it. He just borrowed it. It was a neighbor's, and the neighbor wasn't waiting, just like borrowed it and drove it on the highway.
He probably borrowed his dad's bicycle and rode around the block.
And how come he got arrested? Yeah, by the highway patrol. They got him doing 80.
That's how you fish. You fish like this. That's how you get. Yep,
Not a fish, though, but you get your point.
that's a puffer fish.
Yes.
Still a fish.
What time is it?
Not a traditional fish in that sense.
Well, if I knew what time it was, I know it's on TV.
Do you know what Mrs. Puff is?
I'm not even sure what day it is. It's Monday.
Go ahead, Rebel. Go ahead and answer that question.
You sure? I'm sure.
I'm just upset over the fact that you actually are sitting there justifying everything that Jack does, when in reality, he's the one that's going to cause mayhem and destruction in this group.
Yeah.
Jax is doing a wonderful thing. He's doing the best thing that he can. And he's a true leader. The best leader that they have.
Right now. Yeah.
Simon is looking on in the distance, perhaps wondering, when is it going to be the time that they get rescued? When in the world will
Never.
they finally get out of this island here? For one man, in Jack's mind that is, they believe that it's never going to happen. On the other end, however, when it comes to Ralph, he's very optimistic. He does indeed have a plan to survive in the island, while they, of course, have time. Time, that is, for, well, the military out there to go find them.
What? They don't have a walkie-talkie to walkie the military. How are they gonna get the military?
You just smoke him out. Crawl up, light a little fire.
Smoke him out, Jack says. Just wanted to answer that real quick, which I get to. Oh, look at this. What was that for? What was that for? Why did Roger do that? He just killed an innocent iguana for absolutely no reason.
It's food. Eat it. You're a
I'm not
man.
gonna eat the
Eat
thing.
it.
The man did it. The man did it to make an impact, I believe, in my opinion. To try to insert dominance, probably. The man is not stable, just like Jack. What I was trying to say is that, of course, they don't have walkie-talkies, Mr. Rebel. I understand that. But the point is, the military probably informed, or at least were informed, that a plane went down somewhere. So they're going to try to go out there and try to locate where the whereabouts are.
Oh, we're gonna see for sure, but Jack
wait a
is on the
minute.
loose. Jack is trying to.
Oh, it's the pilot. The
See?
pilot's there.
They thought it was food, right? They thought it was food.
Well, nonetheless, though, it was the pilot. The pilot was wandering off. The pilot seems to be perhaps unstable as well. Looks like he is not right in the mind.
Does
He's
he
not
have-
connected to reality.
He had too many to drinks. That's why he had too many to drink.
No, his injuries that he sustained.
And he's scared of everyone else. Well, I'm scared of him.
You go ahead and defend the pilot all you want. He was drunk driving that plane.
Maybe we should tie him down so that he can't move.
Yeah, either that or we get rid of him. Come on.
He's hurt bad and he has a fever. And we've got to take care of him.
Why bother? He ain't gonna make it. We've got to take care of ourselves.
Exactly.
Take care of ourselves. What about having empathy? What about having sympathy? What about taking care for each other? Whatever happened to that?
They are
You want to tell me
little
that he's a
men.
leader?
They are little boys.
And you want to sit there and tell me that he's a leader? The man who's going to try to lead this group into insanity.
Oh, he can, yeah. And he will.
This is not good here. Oh my. Well, the pilot has regained consciousness again, but he's still not connected to reality, that's for sure. And the pilot going to be getting out of there, getting out of Dodge at this point. And now he has a whole island to explore, but again, he's a bit deluded there. And I'm not too sure if he really is going to come back anytime soon.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, I don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, like, there's a whole water out there, so he could be going to the ocean and drown.
Well, this is smart. Ralph obviously going to be leading the charge again as a leader, trying to find Captain Benson at this time.
Bet you Jack can do a better job than Ralph.
Can do a better job than Ralph.
Yep.
Ralph just said a couple of minutes ago he didn't care for the man.
You just say Ralph don't care about him, right?
Sorry, I meant to say Jack said a couple of minutes ago that he didn't care for the man.
He's got to be close by. He's probably just lost.
I think those are the clothes of Captain Benson. Oh, those are indeed the clothes, and this is... Oh, no, wait a minute.
Did he drown?
I think this seems to suggest that perhaps maybe Captain Benson... Yeah, he was deluded, so he probably ended up drowning.
It's nobody's fault.
Oh,
He just didn't know what
poor
he was doing.
alcoholic pilot.
I don't think he's what you think. I don't think he's dead. Why not? Where are his shoes? We've got to keep looking. He just swam out in them. And his belt? He left his pants and swam out in his shoes and belt? He was crazy, Simon.
Yes, he was crazy from drinking alcohol. So
No,
he went
again,
skinny
the
dipping.
injuries that he
He
sustained
went skinny
led
dipping
him
in
to
the
that
ocean.
point. Well, nonetheless, though, this is sad news. We are to believe that perhaps Captain Benson is indeed dead. He probably swam out and ended up drowning, so Captain Benson is no more. Nonetheless, though, we continue on here, and it looks like the group is going to be hunting for some pigs here. And again, I still like the fact that Ralph is still taking charge and making sure that he is going to try to get food for the group. He's caring for everybody. He's willing to lend a hand. He's willing to make sure that everyone is not only systematical, but also caring for each other. That's what Ralph represents. He represents leadership and empathy. He represents a good heart, just like Simon. He represents everything good.
I don't know the difference between Simon And Ralph, see, I like Simon. Ralph is an annoying idiot that wants to take charge. You don't see
Just don't like
Simon.
to follow rules.
You don't see Simon controlling people.
Oh, look at that. What is this? Oh, come on.
It's
Cut
your-
it out.
Yes.
Stop it!
You know, these cadets are starting to assimilate to that of Jack's traits, and that right there is very disturbing to me.
I don't see no disturbance.
Oh, wait a minute. Is Jack actually putting the blood of the pig into the face of Roger? This is very much disturbing. Perhaps maybe symbolizing.
Separate the boys from the men. They are coming.
Trying to
becoming men.
symbolize exactly that these guys are becoming warriors, more than just normal human beings, but rather warriors. And what is going through the mind of this sick man right here, Jack, who perhaps now starting to understand that it might be his time to take charge. Maybe it's time for him to understand that he's going to be the leader around here, that he's not going to follow any rules, that he is going to do everything his way, and that he's going to lead his group the way he wants to, not the way that Ralph wants to.
You know what that's on his face? He put war paint. That is what it is. War paint.
Oh, will you stop? War paint. This man is crazed. He's uncanny. He's a loose cannon.
I've been thinking about a clock. We could make a clock.
Yeah,
He
sure.
could make a clock.
TV.
No,
Did
really.
a
Not a bad
TV.
idea.
We can make a sundial with a stick in the ground.
Not a bad idea.
What would you make a clock out of?
What's a way to do it? There is a way to do it for sure. I don't know the specifics, but I know there is a way to do it.
You don't know.
And
You
wait a
don't
minute.
even know the specifics.
Something caught the attention. Oh, wait a minute! T, that's the helicopter. That's the military.
Yeah, keep
Are they
waving.
actually going to get rescued? And let's not
Waving
forget at the
bye-bye.
beginning of the movie. Let's not forget at the beginning of the movie. What did Ralph say? Ralph did say that he was going to have a steady signal at the top of the mountain. He wanted to make sure that there was going to be a fire out there, so that way that if this was to happen, if this would actually happen, if there was going to be some sort of helicopter roaming around the island, at the very least they would actually see it, that they would see the signal, that there were people stranded on the island. And we're going to find out if maybe that fire is actually... Oh, come on! Wait a minute! The fire's not even there! Oh, come on! The fire's not... Oh... You gotta be kidding me. This is absolutely insane. This is...
Nope.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
Nope. I don't say it at all. That's all.
Had the
you
fire been there, they would have seen it.
And that's because of Ralph, right? That's because you're
No,
leaving
it's
Ralph.
because of Jack.
Nope, that's because of Ralph.
It was Jack's time. From what I understand, it was his group that was responsible for keeping an eye on the fire.
Well,
What
Ralph,
is wrong with... Oh, look at this. Speaking about the devil.
the devil is Ralph right there.
If you guys had let the goddamn fire go out, they would have seen it.
Hey man, we were hunting.
Great, killed a pig.
Face it, Jack, you fucked up. We could have been rescued.
Oh, we didn't.
Back off, man. I'm sick
Yeah,
of your shit.
back
And so's
off.
my gang. Your gang? What's that supposed to mean?
What it means, Colonel, is that if you know what's good for you, you'll stop trying to run everything.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This man, Jack is such... He's a bully. And he just pushes Piggy as well. He's a bully. He's an insane person. He just ruined the
I'm
chances.
sick of all
No,
this
we
shit.
didn't.
I'm gonna make another camp for hunters. You guys wanna have a little fun? Yeah! Come on, Jack, that's crazy.
They're becoming real
Gotta
men,
work
is what
together.
they are. They're not becoming
Come on,
little
what do you
boys
say?
like Ralph.
I say fuck you. And that goes for you too, Miss Piggy. Come on, let's get out of this kindergarten.
Yeah, that's
You gotta be
bounce out
kidding me.
this
Jack doesn't...
kindergarten.
You know what? Jack doesn't want leadership. He wants control. And this is where the ego starts overriding survival.
I'm with you, Jack.
Jack just uses fear as motivation at this point in time.
When you other brats get older, get hungry enough, you can come join up too.
He doesn't care about rescue. He cares about dominance. If he cared about rescue, he would have let the fire still go on at the top of that mountain.
They
But it
just-
didn't happen. Why? Because he wanted to lead the charge and he wanted to do things his own way. And because of him, they couldn't get rescued. This makes me sick.
They just grabbed their dinner. They grabbed their lunch. They are set.
Okay, for a limited time only. But if they were actually going to get rescued, guess what? They would have had all the dinner in the world. They could have had all the feast that they wanted if they actually got rescued. But they didn't want to do that. Saw Simon had another dream moments ago. We thought it was another helicopter, but again, it ended up being a dream here. And this is actually a very, very unsettling situation. Not only are they actually facing a huge breakup within the group, now they're facing a huge, it might be a hurricane, a storm, something.
Yeah, I've actually almost experienced a hurricane when I was leaving Florida. That one year.
Yeah, and it's a horrible, horrible situation. So imagine this. You have no adults around, no parents, no shelter, no food, and then you have to be facing the insanity of Jack and his ego ruining the group. And on top of it all, there's a hurricane here?
Yeah. But I think that, Jack got this. Jack and his clan, his team, his warriors, they are going to survive this.
This isn't about hunting pigs anymore. This is about hunting power in the mind of Jack. And you called him Rebel Jack, but in reality, you might be calling him Rebel Jack because you just love the fact that you're all rebels. But in reality, it's not a good thing. It's a negative connotation to be known as Rebel Jack. He is indeed a rebel. He's a man that breaks rules. He is a man that is willing to risk it all for his own dominance.
You gotta break some rules here. You gotta break a rule.
And I have to be upset with the other cadets as well that changed their demeanor. A change in attitude, a change of demeanor as well. Those who actually decided to backstab Ralph and join Jack's clan. Talk about loyalty. Weren't they all the ones who were shouting for Ralph to be the leader? And all of a sudden, within a snap of the finger, on a switch on a dime, they decided to join Jack's forces? For crying out loud, people. Hello, this is survival that you guys are in. This is survival mode that you guys are in at this time. This isn't some sort of video game that you guys are playing. This is survival. And for those who join Jack to be ashamed of themselves, they ought to be ashamed completely.
Why? Because Jack wants to get off the island and Jack's trying to survive?
Ralph's the one that's trying to keep everything orderly.
Okay.
Well, this is post-storm. You gotta feel sorry for all the kids. We just saw a clip of it moments ago. They were all scared, huddled together, completely scared.
Yeah, I feel bad for Jack and his team, but they got this. I don't care about Ralph and...
Well, Jack's the one that wanted to have fun, right? Jack's the one that wanted to show that they have the machismo in them, the bravado in them, right? So they shouldn't be scared of a storm like this. But I'm probably sure that Jack was probably screaming all night long, probably wanting Ralph in his side again.
But, Jack is, he's tough. He's tough. He can get his homies off the island. He knows what he's doing. He knows his stuff. There's Piggy gonna eat again. Stop eating.
It's survival. They have to eat. And they found the conch, thankfully. But they also found some food. At the very least, they can rest up a little bit, regain their composure, but also understand that they can regroup. Even at a hurricane like this, it's not going to disrupt anything just yet. It's funny how the hurricane...
Who cares? Okay, Dork, I was just asking.
What I was going to say, it's funny how the hurricane is not even the biggest threat. It's Jack.
Pretty sure Piggy can lose a meal or two. I'm just saying.
Well, nonetheless, though, they were looking at something, and what a shock. A dead pig. I hope Jack understands that in order for you to eat a pig, you have to cook it with fire. They don't have the glasses of Piggy, so how in the world are they going to make their own fire?
Probably just gone hunting. What good is that gonna do? They can't cook pigs without a fire. They'll get trained.
His glasses right there on his face.
Clouds of living pigs.
What?
What are you talking about? They don't have it. Piggy has it.
Yes.
Jack doesn't have it.
Okay,
so that's the point I'm making. What's the point?
Okay.
What's the point of actually hunting in the side of Jack? Nonetheless, though, Ralph obviously, again, leading command, leading this group, yet again to safety, and also, again, relighting the fire so that way they can cook some food and heat up and make sure that they're warm. And not only that, but also, the most important of all, to make sure that they have that steady signal at the tops too. So that way, if there's another helicopter roaming around, maybe they can see it this time around.
And he's lighting the fire, trying to light the fire, but it won't work. It's not gonna work. You
It
failed
is working.
again. You're gonna
It
fail.
worked.
Okay.
It actually just
Let's
worked.
let's see if it's. Let's see. Hmm.
They've done it multiple times in the past. So what's the difference now?
Do you see it? Do you see it working?
It's indeed working.
Do you
Nonetheless,
see it's
thanks for
working?
joining us here tonight for The Lord of the Flies, the 1990. Everybody, we are in the halfway point of the movie itself. Adrian Matt and ttyme. Sorry, Rebel. ttyme here at GameSide. Everybody, witnessing perhaps maybe the collapse of the closest thing to civilization here in this movie. Look at these monsters.
Warriors. They're not monsters. Warriors.
All right,
Use the
little rascals, if you ask me. And this kid, this kid as well should be ashamed of himself. Obviously, Roger, I knew for a fact that he was going to follow the coattails of Jack. We all knew that Roger was going to be following Jack. We know that that man obviously is going to be following the bad because he's bad himself too. But at the very least, these types of kids here that were innocent to begin with, what are they doing?
They're
What
hunting.
is this kid doing right now?
They're
I don't
hunting.
think this kid has wanted to hunt now. I don't know about this kid. Oh no, look at this. That right there,
That's the
that
case.
should not. Yeah, and he should not be entering alone.
Why not? You might discover something in there. Just, check out the cave.
I don't know. I mean, this is.
Let's see what's in there.
Oh my goodness. You can actually.
Dark cave here.
Well, it's very eerie and bizarre to say that. Oh no, there are bats too.
What is that?
Oh, what is that? Oh, what is. Get out of there. You can actually see this kid getting jumped from something. I'm not even sure what that was. And that kid, though, getting the heck out of there. What was that? What was in there?
I don't know. It looks like a monster.
What's this dumb shit I hear about a monster? We're gonna have to send you back to kindergarten.
I'm serious.
Okay, what kind of monster? Did it have fur and poison fangs? Or long, slimy tentacles?
No,
my
they come out
Goodness.
at me. It was mouth. It was wet.
Maybe it was a bear. Sounds more like a reptile.
Sounds more like bullshit.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't anything.
Well, something's there, all right. Something is indeed in there. I mean, that did not look like an animal, that's for sure. That looked like some form of, I don't know what to say, but it's something. So Jack, being the leader that he is, right? Oh, this is a true leader being scared. You can actually take a look at the face. The man is scared.
He went there, didn't he?
Look at these guys. Oh, these are warriors, right, Rebel? Look at these warriors running away.
Jack
just
stayed
make
with
Ralph-
them, right?
And Roger leaves too, in company. And Jack as well, hightailing it. This is exactly what I'm talking about. If they had Ralph in their side, they wouldn't be running away.
Ralph would be 1 and 2.
No, he would not.
They need to regroup and think of a plan to see how to get that monster out the cave if it's a monster.
Well, Jack just said it, that there is indeed something in there. And that right there, again, goes to show exactly what this movie is all about. The fact of the matter is they believe there's a monster in there, but the only monster I see around here is Jack, if I'm being honest with you. Look what he caused. He caused the split of this group.
Did not cause anything. And there's, like I said, okay. Where's
Oh,
your
wait a
fire?
minute.
Where's your fire?
Something in there?
Well, listen to this.
Kind of wild animal or something?
I know it. We heard it growl.
Is it close?
Just over the big rise behind our camp. Real close.
Holy shit.
I just thought you ought to know.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Jack is going to be using that as leverage to try to get into the minds of the kids for the kids to at least join his group in the end. Jack may be using this whole story of this monster to try to trick these kids for them to get some form of fear, for them to go ahead and leave Ralph's group and to join his side.
Tonight, cadet.
No. I don't think that. I think the others are gonna join Jack because they know Jack is the true leader.
You mean no one's on fire watch? Why can't we have the fire down here, by the camp? Because if we want anybody to see the smoke,
smoke, it's gotta be up there. Well, nobody wants to be up there alone anymore. Listen, Ralph, there's something loose on this island. A monster.
Oh, come on.
There's something. So what do you want? Jack wants a survival knife.
It's not his. It belongs to the camp.
Yeah? Well, there's a new camp now, and he wants it.
Yeah, and Tony wants his shoes and socks and all his junk.
Take Tony's stuff, but you can't have the survival knife.
Yeah, we
He's a
can.
defector.
We're gonna take the
He's
knife if we
not a
want to.
damn defector.
Because of the monster. I told you there's no monster. Tony knows there's no monster. Tony just wants to be hunters on these two chicken shits to come down and get his stuff himself. But what if there is some kind of big animal?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a
This is
monster.
ridiculous.
It could be a
This is
monster.
ridiculous. It could be a monster. Are you
Could be.
hearing yourself right now?
It could be a
Is
monster.
Jack even listening to himself right now as well? Are these guys even actually listening to themselves?
What was in that cave then?
A
Do you know
monster.
what it's in the cave? You didn't even see what was in the
Oh,
cave.
come on. And now these two are going to be joining Jack's forces as well. This is exactly what I'm saying. Jack is going to be using the story of a monster as leverage to try to get and infiltrate the minds of the kids to the point that they're going to join his group now. And it worked. We got two more joining his side as well. And Ralph obviously distressed. And you can't blame Ralph for being completely upset right now. It's almost as if everything that he had in mind, everything that he had planned is going in ruins. It's going downhill. It is collapsing right before his very eyes.
I think we're
And
gonna
what
get
now?
the knife. I think it's time to get the knife.
What now? Look at this man.
Yes, come
Look
on.
at him. He looks crazed. Look at his face. Completely focused, drawn into the fact that he's going to get what he wants.
He's at war.
You got to be sick and tired of this guy. At war. At war against who? Innocent people?
Time to get the knife.
Oh my goodness. And Jack, a premeditated assault, a premeditated plan to try to assault these groups of people, rather Ralph's group. A
Get the knife.
premeditated plan to try to get the knife now. You gotta be kidding me. This is a cowardice act, a cowardice move. Jack and his tribe. What a bunch of cowards going and ambushing Ralph's camp to get the knife.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What is wrong with them? And what's wrong with you?
What? They had to get the knife. They you know, they had to get it.
Oh, come on. Wait a minute. Oh, how could he be mocking this poor kid? He's crying over the fact that they broke his glasses. If this doesn't upset you, I don't know what will. This enrages me. Jack is just nothing more but a delusional delinquent. He's a man that is egotistical. He's cocky, but not only that, he's just a man that cares for himself. And in the process, he just destroyed Piggy's glasses. He just broke them.
I'm pretty sure you can buy glasses at a store. They
Where?
don't cost like
Where?
at Target or Walmart.
Come up has to ask.
Where are the others?
For sure,
They're
Rebel.
hunting.
I'm sure there are a lot of Walmarts around here.
Where's the cave you found? Don't you know where it is?
Yeah, but I'm not going back. I already showed Jack and the others.
Tell me where it is.
You shouldn't go there.
I just want to look. I've got a glow stick.
This is beyond sickening. This is absolutely beyond sickening. I cannot believe that I'm witnessing this right here, right now. I honestly cannot believe that we're witnessing a group that started out innocent, a group that started out scared, started out listening to Ralph, believing that Ralph definitely was the true leader, believing that Ralph can be the man to get them out of that island, only to turn out like this. And now what? What are they doing?
They are carrying their lunch, is what they're doing.
Carrying their lunch?
Yes. Don't you
It's
see?
almost as if they're actually walking towards the cave there, T.
Well, probably the lunch is for the monster that is in that cave.
Well, that's ridiculous if you ask me. There's no monster to begin with. I really don't think that there's a monster.
Or it could be a symbol for the Lord of the Flies. Symbolizing something evil could be in that cave.
I mean, outside of that cave? The only
No,
evil
I said it
see
right.
here is... Look at all these cadets looking in awe. Cannot believe what they're witnessing. They decapitated this pig. And for what? For what reason?
Put it on a stick. Make it
This is a present for the monster.
A present for the monster. Is that what this is all about? For them to provide some form of, quote, present to the monster? What kind of ridiculous statement is that?
It symbolized Lord of the Flies. Do you understand?
Now, this symbolizes hatred. This symbolizes a form of destruction. But not destruction against the bad guys, destruction against the good guys. Ralph's group getting destroyed because of this man. This is insanity. This is absolutely... And look at this. Ralph, I should say Simon himself, looking on.
Simon says follow Jack.
That was good.
Thank you. Thank you.
The only thing is Simon actually says he's definitely going to be following what's good. And the only good I see here is nothing more but Ralph. And there's nothing that you can say that's going to make me change my mind. And hopefully these kids understand that too. We saw all the other kids join Jack's forces. Hopefully these kids do stay with Ralph.
No, we're going to find out in moments.
You know, Fear is doing all the work here, if you think about it. Fear is doing all the work. Jack is infiltrating Fear in this island for them to... what now? What now? What could he possibly want now? He already got the knife. He has all the pigs he can eat.
You made your point. What do you want?
We killed a pig today. There's going to be a feast. You can all come eat with us if you want to.
Go on. Now. The chief has spoken.
That's nice.
See you tonight, girls.
And
Go
now
ahead.
He's inviting them.
I need the twins to join up as well. Go ahead. Join up.
I hope they don't. And, well,
More war paint.
add 2 more now to the list. The twins ought to be ashamed as well. They do. Because they have no right to be joining Jack's forces. What does Jack have that Ralph doesn't? In fact, Ralph has a lot more traits than that of Jack. And now we know that Ralph obviously had everything planned out. But it looks like these kids, it looks like they're getting to it. That Jack is getting into these kids. He's getting into their minds. He's really influencing them to join their forces. And that right there, well,
I said it. A simple
Lord of the
lies.
Flies right there.
Yeah.
Simon looking on in disgust.
Simon says go check that cave.
Oh my goodness. Look at the amount of people that have... Look at the amount that are left with Ralph. And they just... These 3, the remaining 3 that were with Ralph have just joined Jack's tribe right now. There's only 2 left now, guys. Oh my goodness. As the saying goes...
A home away from home is what they said. They have a new home.
And then there were 2, as that saying goes. Jack did it. Jack actually did it. He took over. As much as I hate to say it, he took over. And it looks like Simon, it's almost as if he's in a trance. Completely entranced looking on.
Oh, I mean, wouldn't you be in a trance when you're looking at that a dead or head?
But I think it's more than that, though. I think something's calling into Simon. I think something is trying to get in the mind of Simon.
Luke, take them some meat. I promised I'd get meat. Didn't I, Ralph?
Yep, you did. And you got
I
a
want
meet.
you to tell the little ones that I made you a promise and I kept it. Say it!
You kept your promise, but you don't keep the fire watch. You think one lousy meal is worth not getting rescued? We've got to be one group again.
I agree. You can join my camp and have all the meat you want.
We don't want
Yes.
your meat.
Yeah, you do. I mean, obviously Piggy does.
Ridiculous.
We came here to try and talk some sense to you. You don't have the conch. Doesn't matter what you say.
The conch is in our camp where it belongs.
What's the matter, Tits? We agreed to bring him with you. Anyway,
Stop
What
that.
did he call
Piggy Tits, stop that.
What
Nobody
did he
listens to
call
you and your
that?
fucking conch.
He needs to leave him alone.
Shove off. You've had all the meat you can eat.
What a bully.
Hunters! Roger's the pig!
Roger's the pig. Roger's the pig. Go attack Roger.
Oh my goodness, what in the world are they doing? What are they doing? This is the time, right, in their mind to be... This is the time in their mind to be acting like children, as if they're in the 2nd grade. What are they doing right here?
They're having
What is
fun.
that gonna? What is that gonna do? That's gonna. What are they? What is that gonna do? How is that gonna elevate them? How is that gonna get them to?
This is free.
Go
This
ahead.
is helping them to
Helping
before
them.
the real
Helping
threat.
them my rear end. The fact of the matter is, they're. You know what this is? This is just what Jack wanted. He wanted everyone to follow him. He wanted everyone to follow his rules. He wanted everyone to follow him himself.
Yeah. They captured him, and he becomes
ridiculous.
a man. Go ahead.
This is beyond. This is actually beyond ridiculous at this point. This is actually quite disturbing. This is disgusting, if you ask me. A bunch of kids turn into little monsters
And
now because of.
He gets up and rejoices.
Yeah, he gets up and acts like an idiot. That's for sure. Here comes Simon, the only one left, along with Ralph and Piggy, that actually has common sense around here. Simon represents innocence, as I said before.
Strength the numbers, Adrian. They have
He
strength the
understands
numbers.
what's really. Fact of the matter is, Simon understands what really is happening. Do you really think that he himself is going to be joining Jack's group? Simon also has common sense. Of course he's not going to be joining them. Of course he's going to be staying with Ralph. Of course he's going to be the good guy around here. Going to make sure that... Oh, wait a minute! That was Captain Benson all this time!
And that is
It wasn't a
indeed
monster! It wasn't a monster! Rebel, wait a minute! Rebel, you're telling me that this entire time it was Captain Benson? And you know what? I think Jack knew that all this time. I think Jack knew that there was no monster. I think Jack just wanted to use that as leverage. He wanted to actually try to scare the kids so that the kids could actually follow him, so they wouldn't follow Ralph anymore. All this time it was Captain Benson. And this sick man, this deluded monster Jack is the only monster I see. It was Captain Benson all this time.
He was pretty close to being a monster. If I do say to myself.
Pretty close. And you're actually not going to sit there and admit that Jack himself is the monster?
No, because
Look what
Billy.
he's doing for crying out loud.
No, because the captain is
This
the
is
one that
ridiculous.
drove the plane.
And I think Simon's going to tell the group, obviously, that it was not a monster, that it was Captain Benson. Why is everyone looking at it like that? Why is everyone looking at Simon like that?
Because there's a boar coming or something. There's
No,
an animal.
wait.
The monster. The real
Did
monster.
he just say that that's a monster? No, wait a minute, no, it's Simon, it's not a monster, you
No,
idiot!
that's not Simon.
For crying out
That's a
loud, you
monster.
piece of
That's a
garbage!
monster. Kill it. Kill
You
it.
piece of garbage, it's not a monster, it's Simon, it's a...
That's a monster. That is a monster. Wait.
I have no words
Wait.
anymore. I have no words.
Oh, wait.
It was an innocent kid.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. See, I thought it was a monster, too. So...
You thought it was a
I
monster.
thought it was a monster,
You
too.
thought it was the monster.
Yeah.
They just killed an innocent kid.
I mean, it was dark, right? It was dark.
It was dark. All of these people ought to be ashamed.
What are we gonna do? Biggie. That was Simon.
What good are you doing talking about it? It was dark. We were scared.
I wasn't scared.
Hey, and
was
didn't
scared.
Ralph take part? Ralph did
Anything
take
could've
part in
happened.
that. So, yeah. Ralph was part of it
Can't believe it.
and joined up with Jack for that brief moment.
We were
Along
there,
with
we didn't
Piggy.
do anything about it.
There was nothing we could do. There was too many of them.
That's not the point.
It was an accident. That's what it was. A terrible accident.
That right there has to be. And these two now have the gall, after what happened, after what transpired 24 hours earlier, they have the gall to show up.
Hi. We came to see if you guys have any fire. Ours is out.
That's why they're there? They're not there to apologize. They're not there to say, "Hey, can we check up on you guys?"
Why?
They're just there to ask for fire.
Why would they ask how they're doing? Why?
Because something traumatic took place. Something traumatic took place. And now,
Wow.
We left early.
Wow.
left early. What a bunch of liars. Replay the footage. They were the ones stabbing Simon to death. You can actually see it. They were there in the background.
It wasn't
They left early.
them.
It was. By the way, of course, symbolism, really, there's a lot of symbolism in this movie. Simon obviously dying represents the innocents dying as well. You saw Piggy's glasses cracked. That basically symbolizes the cracked vision that Ralph had. Ralph had this vision, but it's been cracked now because of Jack himself.
Oh, wait.
What is this? Oh, what is this? Hold on.
It's called lynching.
And now they're actually beating the heck out of this kid.
No,
Jack
it's
is a
called lynching.
ruthless, heartless man. No, it's called straight up just abusing, physical abuse towards this kid. This is the type of leader that you wanted.
You
This
would
is the type
never
of leader that
survive.
these guys wanted.
You'll never survive in the world of what they do to.
I wouldn't want to be in a world where Jack is. I can guarantee you that. Get me out of the world where Jack is.
We'll hunt again. But we have to be careful. Because the monster might come anytime.
But didn't we? I thought we...
No! It can come again anytime. In any shape. Just when we're not ready.
And are you listening to this? And now Jack is telling everyone that apparently the monster is not dead, that it could come back at any time, at any shape, that it can shapeshift apparently.
Yeah,
in the
they
mind of Jack
shapeshifted.
again. Oh,
Oh,
come on.
God.
Will you stop? Will you be serious for a second, Rebel? Can you please, at the very least, for just a moment in time, can you please be serious?
I'm serious. I'll
Jack deep down knows there's no monster, please.
I'll be serious if I can stop looking at a certain.
Build a raft and row off.
That's nice.
I will if you will.
These two just are defeated at
Pants.
this point.
Wear pants.
Who's drawing them?
We don't really know what's out there. I bet you out past the reef there's lots of boats that come by every day. And one of them could rescue us.
Yeah? Well, suppose it did, and suppose it was Russian.
Ridiculous.
Then what? We'd be taken prisoner.
This is honestly ridiculous.
Prisoner.
Again, you can see the crack also
No.
in Piggy's glasses because Ralph had this entire vision,
That's
had
not
this
what you was
entire
looking at.
plan.
You was looking at the same crack that I was looking at.
That's nice. That's real nice. Can we be serious for just a second, though? I mean, the fact of the matter is, I cannot believe that it got to this point. It got to this point. I mean, how did it get to this point, though? It all started out with everybody having faith in Ralph. Everybody was listening. Everybody was actually following the rules. And then everything turned upside down whenever Jack decided to... He decided to get involved. And he soiled his hands in this entire thing.
A goofy laugh of his. Why?
What's that?
Ridiculous.
I'll laugh if they drown. Pants! Get some!
He's drying them. And they found something all right.
It don't take that long for pants to dry wearing that.
Where do you think it comes from? A Russian submarine full of Olympic athletes.
Do you think he's funny?
You can't help.
You really think
You can't help but feel sorry for these two, though.
I really
I mean,
don't.
even at the darkest times, they still have their sense of humor.
Do you hear me chuckling?
Well, you know what? I've heard you chuckle a lot of the times whenever Jack would be inserting his dominance.
Oh, not because Jack was, he knows what he's doing.
And what is going on now? What is going on now?
Time to
I
get
hear
the glasses.
something. They already had the knife.
Yeah, they need something else.
Oh, come on.
That something else would be something that Piggy has. Yes.
They can form a fire a different way. They don't need the glasses.
Get the glasses.
There, Piggy.
Oh,
Get
come
him.
on.
Get him.
Ridiculous.
Get him.
I want you, Piggy.
And now what? Now what else?
They
What
want him-
else, Jack?
They want to
What
make.
else do you want?
They want.
Well, you want the glasses.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they want the glasses so they can actually try to make fire, right? There's another way to make fire. These guys are so inexperienced. Maybe if they actually stuck with Ralph, they would have understood that. But they didn't want to understand. Oh, my goodness.
Get Piggy. Get
And
him.
now they have the glasses for crying out loud. He can't see without the glasses. And again, destroying the camp yet again. What a bunch of degenerates. These guys aren't lunatics anymore. They're downright monsters. They're responsible for the killing of Simon. And now they decided to steal the glasses of Piggy as well. Running away because that's what they are. A bunch of cowards.
What do you mean he can't see? He has eyes, Sony.
He can't see well. And again. My goodness. This is just... I can't. I honestly cannot. I cannot understand what's happening here, T, anymore. I really cannot. I don't understand why. I just don't understand exactly what this is going to lead to.
We did everything just the way grown-ups would.
Well,
Why didn't it work?
it didn't work because
Things would be much better
Jack
if
is
it
the
wasn't
better,
him.
amazing leader.
I wish he was dead.
Amazing leader.
I do.
Wait, how is he good? I mean, he just wished Jack's dead.
Well, I mean, listen.
Just give up.
After everything that's happened, can you blame him for saying that?
Do you know that there's karma for someone that
I'd rather him say that than to be responsible for killing an innocent human being.
there's karma?
Ralph, I can't see.
There's a lot of karma for Jack himself, I can assure you
well,
that.
I don't know. Karma's gonna come to Piggy. I believe it.
You are absolutely ridiculous.
You don't wish people
Go
death.
ahead, Rebel. Go ahead. Go ahead and bring out your pom-poms. Go ahead and of course start cheering up and down.
Pom-poms,
Go
you're
ahead
the
and
one
start
that's
being a
cheering
cheerleader.
for Ralph's.
Go ahead and start being a cheerleader for Jack. Go ahead and do that.
I am rooting for Jack. Jack is gonna get everybody off the island. Watch. Watch.
I don't think he's actually worried about getting out of the island. I think he's actually more so just focused on taking control.
Don't be stupid, you know who we are.
What does Jack truly think it's going to happen? That he's going to be living here for the next couple of decades?
Maybe, but I think karma is gonna come early for a certain pig.
Why don't you two just fuck off? This is my end and my tribe. Keep your own end. You're the one that won't keep your own end. Tearing up our camp and stealing Piggy's glasses? You've got to give them back. Got to. Who says? I do. Piggy can't see. If you wanted to
Yeah, he
have a
can. He
quiet
got
all you have
eyes.
to do was ask. I'd have to. Come on, Jack. Yeah.
Let's go, Jack. Let's go.
Well, obviously, these two leaders going at it one-on-one, and obviously I'm rooting for Ralph. Ralph definitely knows what he's doing in there. He has the smarts and the wits, but also has the power. Just like that. Take him down, Ralph. Take him down, take this garbage man down. Take him to school.
Come on, Jack. Come on. Tap him out. Tap him out.
This guy deserves everything. Jack deserves the downfall. He's nothing more but a monster. And the fact of the matter is Ralph is taking it, and I'm very glad. I'm very glad that Ralph is able to beat him to a bloody pulp. Oh, look at this, the conch. Oh.
I've got the conch. Let me speak. Get out of here, Piggy.
Yeah, get out of here, Piggy.
Stop that, Roger. Let Piggy speak.
No, let's not let him speak.
Please. This is serious. Get out, badass. Get away. Get out.
What I want to say is, if we don't get rescued, we might have to live here for a long time. Maybe the rest of our lives.
Please, badass.
We are stuck
Oh.
here until we get old. We can't go on
Please don't tell me that.
Karma.
We've
Please
got
don't
It's
tell
the
me.
karma.
people and
No,
This
no,
is karma.
please don't tell me. Don't
This is
tell me.
karma.
You gotta be kidding
This
me.
is karma. I told you.
You gotta be kidding.
I told you. Karma. Karma. I told you. Didn't I tell you?
Oh my God.
I told him.
Hey.
He didn't listen. I told him.
They just killed Piggy.
Or did Piggy get himself killed?
Not gonna get away with this.
Yeah? And what are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do about it?
You said they killed Piggy,
You're on your own.
but Piggy killed
You know,
himself.
I ask myself, how can they get worse and worse and worse? And they end up getting worse and worse and worse. They exceeded my expectations here. I was expecting this group at the very least to just be a bunch of little rascals who would just be breaking rules here and there. They were much worse. They killed Simon, for crying out loud. They were responsible for the destruction of this group that took place, and now they're responsible for the death of Piggy.
Oh,
My
no,
goodness gracious, for crying out loud, these guys, they deserve to go to hell. I'm here to say it. They deserve to go to hell. They've done a lot of bad things, and they just killed Piggy moments ago. That does it.
It was Piggy who killed Piggy.
Piggy that killed Piggy. What, because he used the conch? The conch was the only thing that represented civilization.
Death
And you know what?
Jack,
now that the
did he
conch
not?
lost power, right? Everything collapses officially. Piggy is dead. Simon is gone. The conch is basically null and void at this point. It's rendered inoperable. Ralph now has no group whatsoever. I'm telling you this right now. This is the most sickening story I've ever seen.
Sorry to me.
And I apologize that we're talking over the dialogue here, but something needs to be said about this. But let's listen in.
Nobody's left except Ralph. They're scared of the
Piggy killed
monster.
Piggy.
You said we didn't believe in the monster. You said. I'm pretty sure we don't.
I don't have
Scared
second
of the
thoughts
monster
now.
again. Jack is honestly, man, this guy is proving to me he is a waste of skin. He honestly is. A pathetic excuse for a human being.
You said it right. You said it right the first time.
Ralph obviously is just
No.
in distress.
You said Ralph is just a disgusting human being. Yes.
Sam. Eric. It's me. You shouldn't be around here, Ralph. You're not allowed. Hunters are gonna come after you. Yeah. And Jack had Roger sharpen his stick at both ends.
If that happens, it'll be because you let it happen.
Slaves.
If you don't stand up to him, you're just another one of his slaves.
No, they're not slaves at all. No. They're just
Pardon
warriors.
me, they look like a bunch of slaves. These guys are blindly following Jack. Nonetheless, as we now wait for the next morning here of Lord of the Flies, it just gets worse and worse for Ralph. What began in the beginning of the movie of Ralph having a legitimate group behind him, all lost within a snap of a finger. And what is going on here? There you see a huge puff of smoke billowing. Did I just hear that right? Oh no, wait a minute. Let's not forget, earlier in the film, Jack said that he was going to smoke a pig out. Jack did say earlier in the film that they wanted to smoke the pigs out, that was the way to hunt them. And perhaps maybe in Jack's sick, demented mind, he's going to try to smoke Ralph out as a way to hunt this man.
No. This is a way of them getting off the island. Jack is smart. Jack is being a smart. Look at him. He is trying to do what he
they
can.
killed Piggy, they killed Simon, and now they're going to try to kill Ralph. What does Ralph actually... Listen, what threat does Ralph pose anyway? He only is one guy. Jack has a whole tribe behind him.
Get him.
Is Jack actually that insecure? Is Jack truly scared of Ralph to the point that he needs to eliminate him, despite the fact that he has a whole tribe behind him? He needs to kill Ralph?
There's the pig. There's the head. There's the head. Attack. Go ahead. Try to attack. Well, we need to get him.
Ridiculous.
Hey, the island's on fire, right? And that's because of Jack.
They're trying to smoke Ralph out. They're trying to literally smoke him out. They're trying to hunt the guy. They're trying to kill yet another innocent human being. For them, it doesn't matter anymore. Murder is off the table. They don't care about that anymore. They just want to make sure that they eliminate all threats that pose. They want to eliminate all threats to Jack.
Well, let's see how this comes about. Let's see what goes on.
This is ridiculous, if you ask me. Again, this is beyond ridiculous.
Yes, tell.
Oh, wait a minute.
Tell
Are the twins?
Tell.
Are they going to rat out on...
Let them know.
They're not going to rat him out, are they?
Yes, let them know. Be a good member and let Jack know.
I hope they do the right thing. Please, twins, at the very least, have some decency. Find yourselves in your heart to not tell Jack.
The right thing would be to tell them.
Is anything over there?
No, nothing.
Thank you. Nothing. My goodness. There are some good people left. Thankfully. At the very least, thankfully, these twins, they had at the very least a small amount of decency to tell Jack they didn't see Ralph right there. At least there's some loyalty deep down inside.
Loyalty? That's not loyalty. That's disloyal.
Oh, wait a minute. No, loyal to Ralph, but now this is loyal to Jack. And this idiot... this garbage can is definitely going to be ratting now. There we go. He found Ralph, and now Ralph making a beeline, going to get out of there, going to do everything he can to make sure he's going to escape this right here. And this is literal hell, ladies and gentlemen. There you see, literally, there is fire all over the place, but figuratively, this is hell. This was an island where they killed Simon. They killed Piggy moments ago. Of course, now we're going to see maybe the death of Jack, or we're going to be seeing the death of Ralph in this case. This is absolutely ridiculous. We're going to be seeing the death of Ralph. We already saw the death of 2 other innocent members. There's fire blazing all over the place, and now it's going to be Ralph that's going to do everything he can to get out of there. Come on, Ralph, please get out of there. At the very least, do something. Escape, because these guys, they're going to show no mercy for sure. They have no heart. They have no remorse. They have no mercy in their blood. They have no mercy in their heart, and they're going to kill you for no reason, just because you were the best leader around. Come on, Ralph.
Charge!
He's got to get out of there. Come on, Ralph. And Ralph is...
Let's go.
My goodness gracious.
Go.
I hope for... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They found him. That's the military. An army man has found them. And look at their faces. Completely in awe. Can't fathom what's happened. Cannot register that there is civilization out there, outside of this island.
What are you guys doing?
Jack has done it. Great job, Jack.
Jack has done it.
Great job, Jack.
Oh, look at this. Ralph is crying in tears.
He's crying because
after
Jack
everything
done it.
that's happened.
He's crying because Jack
Look,
saved
Jack.
him.
Even Jack knows. Take a look at Jack's facial expressions. Even he knows that what he did in this island was reprehensible. And now that they've been found, justice can be served. Justice will be done. Now that they have been found, all the kids are going to pay for everything they've done. Now that they have been found, Jack is finally going to understand that he is not a leader, for crying out loud, that he was the man that was indeed responsible for the hell that took place in this island. Jack is going to understand that there is no happy ending for him.
Yeah.
This is for Simon, this is for Piggy, and this is for Ralph. Thank goodness the military men found them. Thank goodness that they were found in the end.
It's because of Jack.
No, this could have all been prevented, by the way, in the beginning. Let's not forget, Ralph, by the way, he was the one that had this entire thing planned out. He was the one that wanted to take care of everyone. If they actually followed Ralph, Simon would still be alive, Piggy would still be alive, and they would have actually been found moments ago. Or at least they would have been found much, much earlier. Let's not forget, remember that fire that was blazing at the top of the mountain? Remember when the helicopter was actually roaming around?
Yes.
And the fire was not there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why do you think it wasn't there? Because Jack and his tribe. But
if
if Ralph actually, if everybody followed Ralph, then the helicopter, the men there, would have actually seen the smoke. They would have seen it and therefore understood that there were people on that island. But Ralph was the one, rather, Jack was the one that made that not happen.
Yeah. Anyway, good job for Jack from getting everybody off the island. You just seen it here, folks. Thank you guys for watching this incredible film, Lord of the Flies.
You got to be absolutely sick to your stomach.
I
The
don't.
fact of the matter is Jack himself was responsible for all of this, and you yourself are going to be giving credit to Jack himself.
Yes, I am.
How blinded are you to sit there and actually give this monster all the credit in the world when in
Because
reality
he got
it was Ralph?
everybody out the island. Did you not see
It was Ralph.
It was
Ralph, by the
Jack.
way, let's not forget, it was him himself that knew how to start fire because of Piggy's glasses, just so you know.
Okay.
Just so you know, that was Ralph's idea. So, yeah, okay, in the end, there was a lot of fire in the end that was actually given by, that was probably started by Jack and his tribe. But at the very least, though, it was because of Ralph at the end of the day. Nonetheless, though, if they all started out, if they actually were able to listen to Ralph to begin with, then I can guarantee you they would have been rescued. And again, everybody would have been alive. Nobody would have been taken to jail. But it was Jack himself who decided to do all this, all the mess, right? So now, again, as I stated, justice will be served.
No.
What a
no,
psychological
no,
movie
because
it
if
was.
If Ralph was still in control, they would be living on that island. They would not even get off the island. Jack had to
What
do
is wrong with
everything
you?
to do. Jack had to do everything that he can to get he was smart enough to get the fire going again.
He was smart.
Yeah, smoke him out.
Do you listen to yourself
Smoke the
sometimes?
pigs out. Smoke him out.
Do you listen to yourself sometimes?
Yes, I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most psychological films in the history of cinema. I'll tell you, again, I feel for people like Piggy,
I
people
don't.
like Simon, and people like Ralph. It was a very, and I mean very, very psychological roller coaster ride of a movie, and this is pretty disturbing because, yeah, it is a movie, but I can assure you, this is something that could actually happen in real life.
Yeah,
And you know what? It has happened in real life. I'm sure there's been a lot of people out there that got so power hungry to the point that they messed up their own group and they split the entire group up because they were so egotistical, just like Jack. And it led to the downfall of a certain other group.
Yeah, which brings me to the question, Adrian. Is having friends wrong? I think it is. I think there's proof like having friends is wrong.
Jack and them were not friends, by the way. They were just a bunch of
were-
idiots. Let's be honest.
They were really friends. They were friends.
Nonetheless, though, again, as we leave you tonight, everybody, thanks for joining us, a part of the EO Network Reacts. As I stated beforehand, one of the most psychological films that you would ever see in the history of movies. None other than Lord of the Flies, the 1990. There you see it says the characters and incidents portrayed and the names used are fictitious, and any similarity to the name, character, or biography of any person is purely coincidental. But, despite the fact that, again, this was fictional, as I stated beforehand, this is something that you would definitely see in real life. I can assure you that. A lot of people out there definitely... They're power hungry out there. There are people like Jack out there. There are a lot of idiots out there that are trying to run the place. But we leave you tonight, though. We thank you for joining us today, a part of the EO Network Reacts. We thank you for watching The Lord of the Flies with us and being able to hear our organic reactions to this very, very psychological movie. For Rebel,
Thank
I'm
you.
Adrian Matt. Good night, everybody.
4 letters, 1 word. Hate.